Most Amazon sellers think that strategy means picking the right keywords or running ads. That's not strategy, that's tactics. Real strategy is about understanding why customers are picking one product over another. And most sellers are flying completely blind. Today I'm going to show you how real AI strategy looks like, and I prove it by analyzing Stanley Tumbler against a completely new competitor with 0 reviews. So what is strategy? Strategy doesn't equal tactics, because strategy is making the right bets with the right information. And on Amazon, you have a buying committee. Like, each customer is asking themselves like 3 main questions. And the first one is the first gut check. Amazon, the good thing is Amazon, the platform already provides the customer a good safety and trust, because it's sophisticated compared to a dropshipping shop. You need to build the social proof and the trust, and Amazon provides everything. So that's why the conversions are so high. And the other one is the emotional pull. Like, people ask themselves, do I want this? Do I have the desire? The more emotional it gets, the more desire they became, and the less rational the decision is. But sometimes the logical justification here, they ask themselves, does this make sense? Does this product solve my problems? And these 3 things matter because they drive the actual conversions and sales. So if you don't understand what's blocking or driving these decisions, you are guessing. And what is good versus bad strategy? The bad one is like launching products without any idea, without any strategy, without any understanding of the whole market, changing the images just based on gut feelings, and not having the right data foundation. A good one is actually to have all the data from the market competition about your product, about your audience, and to make decisions and therefore reduce risk. So what do you actually need to make good strategic decisions? Now we're here in a tool called Scalable. And this is an AI platform that does the whole process from research, then looking at the data, defining a strategy, and also you can create your Amazon product listing images, social posts, and other content you want to based on strategy. To do this, you need to add your product by just inputting here the ASIN, selecting the marketplace and the desired language. It takes roughly 15 minutes until all the product data is collected and analyzed, and you get a report. Let me show you. Here in this video, I will do a comparison between Stanley, they are quite known for the tumblers, and a competitor that has no reviews. So let's get into the Stanley first. How is this whole Scalable Insights report structured? So AI Agent did the heavy lifting on scraping the data of your product, your reviews, etc., and provide you like 3 levels. The first one is all the data, so you understand your customer by checking the reviews, and also the conversion drivers. Then we go to improving the product, like based on the reviews, we see what the strengths and weaknesses are. And then you also get some recommendations for product improvements. And then for marketing, we analyze how the quality of your current images is, how optimized your current images are, and what your conversion blockers are. So now let's get through each individual page. Here we are on the Review Insights page, and as you see here, 500 reviews got analyzed, and I see here a tiny bug, but the thing is that 500 reviews got turned into 4 tangible insights. When you scroll down, you see them, and we have a review analysis tool that has no hallucination, because you want to build your strategy on a solid foundation. That's why for each customer insight, you see how often it got mentioned in the review, and the sentiment, if it's positive or negative, and the relevance of the customer journey. When you click here, you get more information like the description, some visual implementation ideas, and you see the review aspect that are used to build this customer insight. And the customer insight is a group of review aspects from the original reviews. And you can dive deeper, and you can see on each aspect again the frequency of the mentions, the sentiment, and the label. When you click here, you see the original reviews, and you can dive deeper and read the original customer tone. So nothing is made up by AI. This is like a solution that was built to build a good foundation for you. The second part here in the Understand Customer section are the conversion drivers, because in the review insights, you see what makes the customer satisfied after they did the purchase. But what motivates them to do the purchase are the conversion drivers, because it's not always the same. Means that what makes them satisfied after, but to make the purchase, when they're looking and browsing for a solution on Amazon, they are already problem aware or solution aware. And here are the things that actually they have in their head and to basically make their product selection. So again, you can dive here. It's prioritized by relevance. You can check the description and you get some ideas on how to communicate this conversion driver. So let's move quickly to the improve product section, because this is good if you're developing a product and doing market research. What what users do from Scalable is to analyze multiple main competitors to see what strengths and weaknesses there are to build a better product and also differentiate. And the more differentiate, the better your solution, the more likely you get positive reviews and grow as an e-com brand. So let's dive quickly into it. It's the same foundation as from the review analysis, but the main difference is that here we already have the sentiment ratio. Means the AI analyzed how often certain things are communicated from your customer in the reviews in a positive way compared to a negative one. And here you see it's roughly 50-50. That's why it's an inconsistent experience. For example, here the design and ergonomics on the 60-40 and means a secondary, not a primary strength. And then also you see the critical weaknesses on the first glance. So yes, when we dive deeper here, you can read again, dive deeper, check the original source we've built on top on. So when you switch the tab now, because each product has weaknesses or inconsistent experiences, and based on that, the AI gives you suggestions on how to make a fix, how to build a better product, especially cool when you're doing market research. So again, sorted by impact on the customer satisfaction, the difficulty to implement, and you can read the full story and go back again to the original weaknesses or inconsistent experiences. So next one, if you remember, we have the buying committee, like the emotional and the logical area. And here our AI audit scores here the design and image quality and the perceived value. This is more the emotional part. And on the right side, you have the message clarity and the message strength. This is the logical part. And to make conversion rate optimized content, you need both. They have to make them excited, but also provide them the information they're looking for. So you get some general fixes, recommendation, a little bit of reasoning about the score. And when you scroll down, you can dive on a detailed image audit for each individual section. And you see that just uploading image as a gallery image of the product on a plain white background is basically 2018 Amazon game. Means there is room for optimization. Here it's even nothing. This is like AI couldn't analyze what it is actually, but here you see this is like an infographic. It gets a little bit more score, but it's not on the highest level. So you can read here what we see, why it matters, and how to fix that. The next up is here the conversion blockers. And what is a conversion blocker? Our definition is when people are looking for a solution, there are things in their head, means the things that matter to them from the review insights and the conversion drivers. We have the data, but the things are not communicated well enough in their images. We have the data here. And this gap are the conversion blockers. So here you can dive deeper. You see all the reasoning like backed by data with the conversion driver, visual implementation ideas, the whole data foundation again to understand that here they failed to visually clarify leak resistance and leak-proof lid functionality. So that's the thing. And since we have a lot of information here, we can also build the strategy for you. I would consider product improvements are already a little bit of strategy, but when you go to Studio, this is the creative content creation area, and you trigger the content strategy here. It generates, based on all the data, as you see here, communication strategy on how to create listing images that answer the questions, look premium, and convert customers. And with Scalable, you get an immediate list of or stack of new gallery images. Here's a note because we don't have the references. Everything is done with the main image. We fetch that, and also you get better results when you upload brand style references for consistency. But let's check what happened here. And first of all, you see what the current listing score is from the image audit, and then we always try to get to the top 10%. And therefore a conversion rate uplift is possible. And as you see here, and as you've seen, there is quite a decent optimization potential. And as mentioned, the whole strategy is built on data, no guesswork, everything traceable. And when you scroll down, you see here different blocks where you can generate the images. And here's the image generation part. I will cover that in a separate video, and you get a full list of main image click-through rate optimization ideas. And you can edit them even, and then you already get your new main image. Let's compare this one against this one. I'm biased, but this one looks way more premium with the water here a little bit super shiny. And check this one, this is super flat and boring. When you scroll down, this was the main image. Now it comes to the gallery images. So you get the full strategy. You can toggle it here. The whole logic behind why this image will convert based on data. So you can read here, the content brief is there, and the whole copy is written for you. And again, you can edit it, you can create your different options, you can adjust to your tone, but and the whole stuff will be used for the image generation. So I don't want to dive too deep here into this. And yeah, you already got your new stack of gallery images with the conversion strategy built on, and that explains everything to your customer in an easy and clear way. Yes, that's it. Nothing done. No Gemini used here. You don't have to prompt. You don't have to think. Everything is laid out to you. So instead of showing a lid like that, I would recommend you to show something, an infographic like this. So let's get back to the other product here, our competitor, and let's check on Amazon what they have. So again, yeah, I was browsing a bit and looking for a competitor, just recently launched, no reviews yet. And yeah, they have some images, and I assume that they are, yeah, simple, non-strategic, not built on a strategy images just by AI. You see just the product. I even don't know if it's AI because this here looks just placed with Photoshop on top, but you see it looks artificial. I don't know if this will convert a lot. And yeah, we don't have any reviews here. So a lot of people ask me what to do with new product launches. You have different options. You can build on top of a main competitor, as here Stanley is our competitor we build on, or we just start with a new listing without any reviews. And the good thing is that if you don't have any reviews, that's not that important for the initial beginning, because we have the conversion drivers, and they even sometimes matter more than the review insights for a conversion optimized listing. So here we have one product without any reviews, and the same thing here. Let's go to Studio, already toggled it, and let's dive into the listing that Scalable created for you without any context or thinking again. So when you do a comparison, you're already here provided by a more strategic content. And yes, so now we already have two listing images, stacks for your product and your competitor, but we want to dive deeper. That's why I want to show you the strategic advisor. What is the strategic advisor agent? And if you ever prompted Perplexity, ChatGPT, like, tell me about this Amazon product, what are the conversion blockers? It doesn't has the context about the product. Therefore, if AI is lacking the context information, it can't give you proper answers. There is a technical term, context engineering, means this is like the task of you building the whole context library, all the information that AI can use for you to help you with their strategic recommendation. And this is like the Scalable advisor. It's a context-aware agent specialized on Amazon products, Amazon brands, that has full context about the product, everything what you've seen in the insights page and even more. And what you can do is here clicking and adding products as a context, and there are some predefined templates. So yeah, and you can get basically with 2 clicks, you see how to optimize the click-through rate. Then you can get a reasoning why the conversion rate is low and why my competitor is outselling me. Let's go with the audit first and trigger it. And it's powered by Gemini's newest reasoning model. So you can read through what I recommend, the whole thinking and what it does. And yeah, you get an executive summary on what to do, why to do it, etc. to achieve your strategic goals. So it has context about the product, but it also has different tools, like for example, a review tool where you can ask specific question about the 1-star reviews of the product, for example. And there is another tool I want to show. Let's create a new chat, and let's go here with Stanley and here. And we have a comparison tool, means I can prompt something like that. What was the name? Prime Wave, I guess. My product and brand is Prime Wave, and Stanley is my main competitor. Can you give me a content strategy for my Amazon product listings to outperform Stanley with my new launch? This is quite generic, but yeah, now it will compare both product and give you like recommendation, based off the comparison. And this way you have a sparring partner, marketing strategist that helps you define. You see here, the compare products tool is called, it's comparing everything, and it has a high chance of giving you proper information, to build a better product, to optimize the marketing. And as you see here, the first pillar, core weakness, the leaks, not communicated, and copywriting strategy. And what else? Trust new brand hesitation. Oh, this is good because you have to overcome when you have a new launch, and simplify the value proposition. So yes. So play around, get specific, find your, get creative here. And this is your strategist. So to wrap it up, strategy is not about having more data, it's about having the right data to make your strategic decisions. It's going from conversion rate optimization, audits, product improvements, and also like a strategy on how to outperform your competitor. So maybe here's a question: how much time have you spent on strategy that was actually just guessing? And drop a comment and let me know. Excited to hear your thoughts on that. And in the description, you can find a link to Scalable. Feel free to test it out and outcompete your competitor, optimize your product, etc. Thanks for watching. All the best, Jacob.